Hello. Today is day 69 of the 75-day Spirit Baby devotional. And I am the Spirit Baby Auntie, Jezreel. I am going to pull one oracle card and speak to that, whatever the message is. And that is what we're going to conclude our day on. It is currently a little after 11. So I tell it to shuffle and pull one more. I already have one out. Okay. So the first card that came out was the Crown of Thorns. And then the next card is Root. I like how the crown looks like the imagery of the roots. The Crown of Thorns says boundaries are important, especially when it comes to your experience and your baby and your body during this time. Do not let what others share taint your reality. You know your body and your mind best, and you don't need to let outside input take over. Pregnancy is a time when we are very vulnerable to outside influences and energies. Some of the most beautiful flowers have thorns to protect them from predators. You can do the same. Protect your crown, your mind, from being negatively influenced by setting clear boundaries and then maintaining them no matter how much others might push back. I was talking to a friend today about just separating oneself from narcissistic energy, from people who have the desire to one-up you or be in competition with you or any of things like that, and how there is a mental component to that in those connections where they somewhat take up more space in your mind than they need to or deserve to. And then the Roots card says, your ancestors and spirits are calling on you to reconnect and strengthen your cultural practices, especially spirituality. Ground yourself in your customs and traditional medicine. They have carried your line this far for a reason. I have been considering dropping this other ebook that I made a few years ago. It is called Build Your Own Apothecary Workbook. And there are prompts to connect you with each herb and practices. Like creating salves and stuff. And I'm going to revisit that. And I might go ahead and drop that. It's been a minute. But I've been thinking about just my journey with herbs and how I've been journeying with the concept of creating boundaries. That was one of the first things me and my mentor talked about when I joined the Sacred Birthworker Mentorship Program in 2024, was my need to have a relationship with boundaries, for my sake and for the people who are who I'm setting the boundaries with, because having boundaries isn't just good for you, it's good for everybody involved. So nobody gets hurt, nobody's confused. There's a reciprocity of communication there. And where was I even going with that? It's just something I've been learning really bigly. Oh, and just in that journey of releasing relationships, setting boundaries with others or within others, it feels like I have to re-meet my relationship with herbs. It feels like I have to re-meet my relationship with myself, because I've just shifted so much. And yeah, just a call of action back to drinking more tea and taking herbal baths. Really communing with earth in that way. I started growing a lot of the herbs that I do drink, and that makes me feel good. It's definitely another way of connecting with the herbs. We made some pizza sauce the other day, and we grabbed some fresh basil from the garden. Like, that made my heart smile so much. I'm hearing that putting your hands in the dirt gives you the really nice opportunity to channel real messages from your ancestors, real messages from Mother Earth, for the primordial mother. And a part of you really deep diving into connecting with your roots is you owning your crown, daring to set boundaries with yourself, daring to set boundaries with your limited beliefs when it comes to being who you are. Heavy is the head that chose to wear the crown. Who is given once is required now. You can't please everybody. Said I can't please everybody. I'm gonna get you. I'm sure you want something else. That song came in really strongly. And then I pulled one more card. It's 22, which is the Aloe card. It says you need to do some protection work for yourself and your home. During pregnancy, you are more susceptible to energetic attacks from others, such as the evil eye or el mal de ojo. Although it is true that often these attacks are subconscious, some are deliberate. Be as diligent in energetically protecting yourself and your home now as you will be in protecting your baby. That's a big gist of like the boundaries that I've learned, is that your home space is your sanctuary. It is where you recharge at. It is what nourishes you. It's a womb space. And it just is. It's a manifestation of how you hold people, how you hold yourself. And it's a space that recharges you so you can continue being that version of self that holds people, that holds yourself. Yeah, that is the message. I have yawned so much. I'm so tired, like exhausted. Today was such a long day. I listened to 2 birth stories while I was painting a ceiling today. And it just felt so good. Just painting and listening. I listened to two birth stories on the Natural Birth Podcast, hosted by Anna the Spiritual Midwitch. I think you should check that out. So yeah. Anyway, that is the message today. I have all of my information down in the link below if you'd like to work with me or connect. And yeah, so good night.